He's lost, just he's walking back and forth. Look.
Never forget that day.
You're up, Norman.
Hero of the hunt.
No, you are not. LaGuardia, Cessna 365 now, 1500.
We are heading for the hunt.
Negative. Disregard that last transmission. Okay, you need to return to the LaGuardia. Negative, that was transmitted in error. Take your hand off the mic, Norman.
We are going down.
No, we are not. We can get a view. You want to turn away on runway 13?
Negative, everything's fine here. We're continuing as planned. That's it, Norman. I'm plugging out your intercom circuit breaker.
Birds. What the deuce?
Oh, shitballs! No. Fucker. Shut up, Norman.
Shit. Stop the stopwatch. Up we go. Up. When you, oh, he's having a baby. He's lost. Just he's rocking back and forth. Look. So I have to start the whole shot again now. The whole thing all over again, and it's late at night. 07020 knots. So I'm facing right into the window. New York helicopter terminal, and I can't remember the name of the fucking place, so now I have to go look it up. Here we are in Manhattan Heliport, and we're going to take off in this microlight. We're going to climb to the top of the building 3 times, come back, and then stop the stopwatch. So, where's my stopwatch? Bollocks.
Lost an engine. I've hit the right prop on the runway. Just go down, just touch it. There we go. Good. Oh, whoa. Am I alive? Oh, Jesus Christ. Where's the runway? There it is. Oh, yeah, there we go. We're gone. We're gone. That's what happens when you go below blue line speed in an engine failure. Come on, this. Hitch down. There you go. Flaps coming up. Hold it level. It's going to stall. Otherwise. Oh no! Don't do this to me! It's too late! It's too late! Just don't stall and go into the water! Oh my god. Adding power. And up we go. Oh, I missed it! Shit! I fucking crashed.
Oh, this looks really bad. Brace for it.
Landing.
Boom!
1,000.
I've got to try and stop this before the end.
No, try not. Do or do not.
Oh, thank God. Yoda, you are so wise.
Nothing more will I teach you today.
At last, I'm going to steal an airplane. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, can I have a look around?
You can. Can I help you?
Are these keys for Cessnas?
There we go. Nice, simple start.
In real life, when you're flying, you've got your life in your hands. So it's very, very important, obviously, to have the appropriate licensing, the appropriate training, including safety training, etc., etc. Whereas when you're at home in your flight simulator, there's no risk at all. Okay, she wouldn't even shake my hand at this point. It was going very, very badly, and I had probably made a fool of myself. But then it dawned on me, the 4 magic words: I have a jet.
How long will you fly with this ship?
We'll go around Wicklow a little bit.
Oh no, but when we will change the plane? You know, for the private jet, what you told me, champagne.
Oh yeah, I lied.
Hello everybody, and today is a very, very special video. We're going to announce the winners of the shout-out competition. This next channel is called Reaction Review, and I've got to say, for an X-Plane channel, this guy is putting in a lot of work. Alright, I'm going to hit subscribe on his channel, and you should as well.
Now, I've fucked it up again. I'm way too high, and I've got to do the whole shot all over again, which is fucking fantastic. Recording, sound. No! Where's rain? Where is fucking rain gone? Bugger! If this doesn't stop now, I'll have to do this take all over again, and I won't be happy. I'll not be happy. Please stop. Please don't make me do this all over again. It's late at night. Please stop. driving it in a bit. Hold on, hold it up. Oh, right, that one up. And now I have to do the whole shot all over again. Brilliant. Fantastic. Very nice. Very nice. Floaty, floaty landing. That was not a floaty, floaty landing. And I'm way off the runway and I have to do the whole shot all over again. Brilliant. Just fantastic. That's just brilliant, that is. Okay, I can't seem to fly this at all. Oh, it's gone. It's gone. I've bust the G limit. Okay, I don't feel very comfortable looking at this at all. I think we need something that can handle the force, the G-forces that are applied.
I sense much fear in you.
Oh God, he's back. I shouldn't have said force.
How embarrassing.
You know, the aircraft kept coming apart because it couldn't take the G-force. You'll be laughing when I get this down without the force, Yoda.
You are reckless.
Maybe, but look what I'm going to fly. Well, I'm too heavy. I need to drop those fuel tanks. R2, see what you can do back there. Okay, looks like I can just about keep it. Oh.
Use the force.
Oh God, Obi-Wan is here as well. Okay, it's looking good. It's looking good. Oh, bloody yeah.
Stay on target. Stay on target.
So of course now I'm doing floaty floaty. This is just not going to do. Okay, you're going to have to take the flaps up and drop the lift. Go! Okay, 140 knots. Hopefully I'll stop by the end of the runway, but I'm not too sure. Now, that seems to have done it. So Yoda, what do you think?
See through you, we can.
That may be so, but the FA-18 has a much higher G-force tolerance.
How can this be?
It's G-force, Yoda. It's nothing to do with your forces.
Dangerous and disturbing, this
Look,
possibility.
let's be quick about this. There's a dark side of the force, your side of the force, and G-force.
No, no.
Women also have a G-force, but nobody can find it. Time for murder, death, kill. The bombs will actually drop. I've highlighted it for you. Oh, it's Sam. Sam. How dare he interrupt my tutorial? Bombs away.
Es ist dem Feind gelungen, die Front in breiter Formation zu durchbrechen. Im Süden hat der Gegner Zossen genommen und stößt auf Stahnsdorf vor.
Mit dem Angriff Steiners wird das alles in Ordnung kommen.
Mein Führer, Steiner konnte nicht genügend Kräfte für einen Angriff massieren. Der Angriff Steiner ist nicht erfolgt.
Das war ein Befehl! Der Angriff Steiners war ein Befehl! Niederträchtiger, treuloser Feind! Feiglinge! Verreiter, Versager! Sie ist ohne Ehre! Sie wird ersaufen in ihrem eigenen Blut!
Yes, I don't like trains particularly. I don't like them. I just don't like trains. Must be something to do with this freak. Oh, this is brilliant. Oh no, I didn't get the train itself. Cheeky bastard. If it's the last thing I do... Oh, brilliant, now my engine's dead. Okay, I'm going to do a kamikaze. I'm going to shoot the bejesus out of him, and I'm going to ram him. I'm going to take the two of us out at the same time.
You're going down, you bastard! Yes, I'm gonna get you now.
This is just humiliating. There we go, chopping all the power. Chopping all the power. Bollocks.
okay. It looks like we're gonna make it. Power off. It's gonna bounce really hard. Ooh, bit of a bounce. Bit of a bounce. Now, it's not over yet. I've got to steer the aircraft and then reverse thrust. I'm using asymmetrical thrust again just to steer it. Don't go off the runway. I can't use reverses until I have it straight. Right, reverse. Oh, oh, oh. That's what that looks like. Brilliant. Fantastic. Oh yeah, now I'm at power and it's crashed. Brilliant. That's you. Whole thing all over again. Fantastic. Reverse thrust on. Fuck. Yeah, brilliant. And that's what happens. That's what happens. Oh, I don't believe it. Why won't this work? Oh, it's gonna be a hard one. Now I have to do it all over again. Start all the cameras. And yeah, this is just fabulous. Okay, that's okay. Now, let it roll out.
Oh, Yoda, I'm so embarrassed. I'm so busy looking outside and ignore the instruments.
Still looking to the horizon. Here.
I know, Yoda. All my attention was diverted to making a video.
Heeded my words not, did
I
you?
used reverse thrust with the props out of sync. I
The
failed.
greatest teacher failure is
Oh, you're just peddling easy answers.
pass on what you have learned.
I've done it. Success. Hooray.
Bit of a bouncy there, but everything's fine. I've organised. It's all good. Okay, breaky. Oh, not too much braking. I have it all under control. Nothing bad's going to happen. Everything's fine. Bucker. This brings new meaning to ski slopes. Let's go. Pretty sure everyone's dead anyway. The aircraft's heavier on the ground. So. Okay. Okay. Let's just get it started up really quickly, shall we? Let's just move on. By some miraculous miracle, I seem to have survived my egotistical madness. My legs badly damaged as I neglected to read and understand Section 5 of the Cessna Operating Handbook, page 5-1, labeled Performance. Perhaps I could crawl. Huh? Oh, you again, please. Oh no! Is that you, Gentle Ben? Oh, thank God, Gentle Ben.
We're back, and I hope all the sound's working and everything's good to go. Welcome everybody. Welcome all. I've been just sitting here. I've been kind of organised this week. Everything appears to be working correctly so far. So I was just sitting here reading the comments and typing in a few things, and it sounds great. Thank you, Skipbit. I think Skipbit saved our stream one day, was it 2 weeks ago? All hell Skipbit. And everything's working nicely. I was talking to Colonel Klink. We did have problems, so we always. There's always something with the sound. I don't know. It's magic. Anyway, welcome everybody. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Akailat is here. I can't pronounce this one. Readability 5 says, I'd say Ray Shandle. Loads of people are here today. So all welcome. So our adventure we're going to do is a flight plan. Again, the Colonel Klink made. And it is this one here. World Tour Flights. Sunday flight to Toncontin. I don't know how to pronounce that. I think it's in. We get Colonel Clink to talk about it. I think it's in South America. So we're going to do that, and then I'm actually flying the TBM. So let's have a look. I'm flying the TBM, and the reason I fly the TBM, I was going to fly the Carnauder Twin, but I think we'll do that in the next section, okay? Because I want to do some engine failures on that. I was on randomly this week. Was it Wednesday or Thursday? I think, until I get my eye candy sorted out and the movie stuff for the editing. I'll do some streams during the week, folks. Randomly though, because I don't know what I'm doing from one minute to the next during the week. Things are very messy at the minute. Like the rest of us, I'm trying to get my life sorted out after the COVID. So yeah, there's that. And I would like to, I was looking at the comments there, some of you saying, is that TCS World or IL2? I have to say, IL2 is the most underrated wartime World War II flight simulator ever. It's brilliant fun. I might do that during the week. No? So yeah, that might happen. Every time I made a video on TCS World or IL2, people didn't really watch it, but that's because they don't expect that. But I might do random streams on it during the week. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the comments say. So welcome everybody. Happy Sunday. So here, who have we got so far? Now remember, if you've just joined us, you could join us on the North European servers in Microsoft Flight Simulator. And we've got a fairly big crew here. It's getting a little bit bigger. We've got HBCR there. HCBR. We also have Matt Sibley. Davo. We've got I'm the Doctor. We've got Skyhawk. We've got Neza. Wobbly Skitbit. Johnny F73. Colonel Clink. There's me in the GripperSim livery. Will I remove the livery if we have any problems? Yes, but I cannot see the other liveries. We've got Deep Future. We've got USO. We've got Danny. Welcome, Danny. And K. Jelson P. So you're all welcome to come and fly along for some crazy madness. Nothing bad's going to happen. So I know you're now going, okay. Yeah, I did that the same. I reloaded my aircraft because the trip would have taken an hour and 20 minutes, probably an hour and a half with all the tomfoolery. So I said I'll put myself into the TBM. So we're all here getting ready. Some people are. Colonel Clink's parked backwards, so I don't know how he's going to turn around. So yeah, we're just waiting for people to change their aircraft, and we'll talk. I'll start the engines, shall I? So I'll just have a read of the comments here. I should really consider putting in my name. The number of people who get confused and can't see the rise bit. It's just my name, but no space. Okay, great. So Dick Donkeys, he's reloading. So we'll just give them a few minutes. Let's see if I can remember how to start the TBM, shall we? Here's Colonel Clink. Greetings, Colonel Clink.
Greetings, GripperSim.
I hope everybody can hear Colonel Clink. I like your Star Wars. We can't see that because I'm recording the flight sim only. Sorry, Colonel Clink. I have a window open with your Star Wars picture, right? But nobody can see it because I have to record differently because it's faster. So anyway, welcome, Colonel Clink. How are you?
Not too bad. Not too bad. It's like I see you made it safely back to the ground.
For real flying or for flight sim flying?
For the real flying.
Oh yes. I'm very different to the real airplane, folks. But yeah, I'm very different to the real airplane. But still nice and there's humorous. But I wouldn't be shutting down engines and landing in fields all the time.
No.
Yes, I was flying with Colonel Clink today, folks, in the real world. In Newcastle Airfield. Colonel Clink was flying around, I was flying around. And yeah, we had a busy old day, didn't we?
It was, it was fun. It was nice flying around the clouds, like, you know, it was...
The clouds were very low, and there was 2 layers. There was 2 layers, and we were going in between the layers, and it was nice. It was just local weather we only had.
Yeah, no, it was absolutely fantastic. And it's like, apparently everywhere it was shit of a day. And in Newcastle, it was just absolutely gorgeous.
It was. It
Yeah.
was absolutely. And everyone's coming out of the woodwork now, ladies and gentlemen, for the real flying. And they're all coming out of the woodwork, and we're seeing lots of old faces. Well, they're a year old now. You know, you don't see people. And yeah, it was great fun. So I think everyone's ready. I think they're all here. I think I'll start my engines, Colonel Clink.
Yeah,
I'm the cruise.
I'm just trying to start the bloody thing up, like, you know, and it's like a million buttons to press.
Well,
and there's a guy who wants to give me a pushback, but I started the engine, so I probably don't shred him. I have to see another way how to turn this thing around. Anyway.
Good. So.
There's a beacon on now.
I'm just going to talk about the weather in Ireland today. Skipit was asking, what's the weather been like here in Ireland today? Well, I'm in Wexford, which is further down the coast to the south. It was rainy, drizzle, low cloud, but up in Wicklow, it was just this patch around County Wicklow / Newcastle up to Dublin. That was quite nice. Low clouds. There was storm warnings, thunders on the radio, but there was none of that because they always exaggerate. But there's Bob. So it was nice. It was different everywhere, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was absolutely lovely.
Now, I closed my door, folks. That would be nice.
So,
this is the updated model. I love the sound. Nothing bad will happen, Katie says. Well, Katie, you never know. Katie, I tell you what I do here, as I always check I have enough fuel. You know, and make sure... will that be enough to get there? I don't know, but look at, we'll see. And you know, I should really. Oh no, we'll take a little bit less there. There we go. I don't know what that's. I haven't done any calculations, so we'll see if we make it. Also, to keep myself awake here, I'm going to switch off. This is the fuel selector. I'm going to switch that to manual. So I have to be quick and keep me. It'll keep me sharp. That should be an auto. Also, I need some power. Oh, 2 people just followed there. I have to say that. I nearly forgot about them. About an hour ago, Matt Sibley 18 followed by Sky Drive Man. I like it, Sky Drive Man. And a few seconds ago, there was Wireless Mouse. Welcome, guys, to the stream. Welcome. We nothing bad's going to happen. I have no doubt, but we'll see. Will I put real world weather on?
Oh yeah, real world weather is actually really nice.
Great. Now I'm going to start the batteries. I haven't flown this for a while, so with the bar, I want that. Go on, up we go. I want. Oh God, I forgot now. Batteries. I've been flying the. I was streaming earlier on this week, guys, and I was flying the Coronado's Seneca 5, which I'm really impressed with. We might have that later on after this flight. You know, now where are the batteries? Batteries. God, I forgot where to put the batteries. Wow. This is very unprofessional. Where are the batteries, Colonel Clink? Am I gone daft?
No, it's on the top, like
it's on the bar, isn't it?
Yeah, it's on the bar, the left one underneath the bar. You set it to no battery or GPU.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, see it. That's just the way it was sitting there. There we go. That's 2 of them all. That's great. That's the batteries. Good. Lights. Don't worry about them. Let's make sure our GPS is starting up. It is. Clicky. Flicky. It's giving out about the oil pressure. Well, that's because we haven't started the engine. Auto select is giving out. I switched that off. Oh, there's a fuel imbalance here as well. Oh, I wonder what that's about. Oh dear, I'm going to ignore that. You know, a Peter heat, low voltage warning light. That's the engine. Thank you, Anna. Bob's with us, folks. There's Bob. Yeah, I hear thunder. Can you hear the thunder, folks? Evening, Sky Rebirth.
No thunder.
I hear thunder.
I don't want thunder.
Yeah, well, there's thunder. Yeah, let me get my throttle. Good. And let's start the engine.
So I set my altitude to, well, let's say 2,000 feet, so that should be fine. And we want to climb at about 1,000 feet per minute.
we go. Engine starting up, folks. Let's get some outside views.
So
very nice.
I don't think we need to worry about any icing today.
You never know. Now, when you go here behind it, you can hear the. Oh, there's definitely thunder. Is it too loud with the engine? Is it too loud with the engine? You let me know in the comments. I know you always do. Now, let's get some lightage. Can you hear thunder, Colonel Clink?
No, I don't hear any thunder.
Right, I have thunder.
Ah.
Right, so switch off. I'm gonna on and strobe. Okay, we leave the strobe on. Don't worry about that. Lights on.
So we
and
have
some lightage in the cockpit there. Some lightage, folks.
The engine does the engine thing, and the parking brake is on. And okay, we take the brake off, and
there is something new here. The GPS, you can brighten and darken the GPS screens, and that button is up here, maybe? Paddle, there we go. And you'd think...
So, and just in case you're wondering how I get out of precarious situation, well, on the grass the reverse thrust doesn't seem to work. Okay, let's go forward then.
Right, I'm going... Now, which one are you going to use? The range sock is giving us... Oh, it's the big jet here, folks. Someone's getting very... Oh, everyone's up at the top of the other side of the runway. We go up to the top of the other side of the runway. So go to... I'm going to go for everyone else's. We've got quite a few people with us today. Brilliant. So that is... I want to take a left turn out. Adding a bit of power. Come on, and brakes off. Go on. Very nice. Very beautiful. There we go. So we're going to backtrack the runway.
Just give myself a wee bit of flaps.
Have an Airbus.
Because flaps are always good for takeoff, aren't they?
Flaps are nice. I'll lower 10 flaps here. Let's see if my side check is working.
Where are you going? You're going the wrong direction.
Everyone's down this end, so I think I'll join them.
So everybody's going the wrong direction.
Yeah. Well, you can have a 5-knot tailwind in real life, I guess.
Yeah.
But it adds to the danger factor, folks.
Oh, okay.
So fuel is going to be an issue, as always. And I'm going to leave the ice. It's going to be icing, because I'm going to go high. Oh, there! Actually, no, they're the Thunderflies.
They're the Thunderflies?
Yes,
and
they're the
they're
Thunderflies.
on the wrong side of the runway.
It's a disgrace.
That's just unacceptable.
They're the Thunderflies. Welcome, Thunderflies! Hooray! The Thunderflies are here, folks. It just adds to the ambience of the channel.
This is like, you know.
The wrong side of the runway. I'll go forward a bit, guys, so you can go behind me and give you some room. There's all. Whoa! Look, they're all spitting. They might be the Thunderflies. There might be more today. There's all the boys.
Okay.
There we go.
I just drive right through the Thunderflies now. Like, you know, I'm not gonna have any of that.
Crazy madness. Crazy madness at the beginning of the runway. Bonkers. I'll speed up my camera a little bit. The noise is colossal.
Let's go onto the grass. I'm going behind the lot, like,
the noise, the sound is colossal. Crazy madness. We need a bigger airport next time, Colonel Click, to accommodate everybody.
Well, you see, like, I just thought, like, you know, take off of a smallish airport, like, you know, and go into a biggish airport, like, you know, and it's like, not that there's going to be any problems going into the airport, which we're going to, but, yeah.
Right, I should begin. Let us begin the takeoff process.
Okay.
I got my flaps, and I should really do lots of checks and full power because I'm being a dummy today. And let's hope everything just hangs together. Yeah. Full power. Good. Little bit of rudder action there. Very nice. I like the TBM. A little bit of weight off the nose wheel, and it just comes off on its own. And I can hear the wheels left the ground. Positive rate. Gear up.
I hear thunder.
It's complaining about the landing gear.
It's down.
It's coming up. Flaps are coming up. Trim. I go for 10 degrees. Very nice. Now this is the bit, folks, that in reality Because I don't get to use an awful lot of autopilots in the real world. I should read 15 degrees. Let's stick at 15 degrees there because we've got so much power. So 15 degrees I'm looking in here. And got the gear up, we've got the flaps up.
Altitude, autopilot. Let's do the autopilot do its autopilot-y thing.
Yeah, so I'm going to do the transition from manual to autopilot. And I like to have it a smooth one. So let me just get the heading correct here. I'm going to fly it manually for the minute. I'm getting beeping sounds. The flaps up. Yes, they are. Let's go banging on about. Auto select, fuel and balance, and ITT. I'm going to. Got too much power on, so I'll take a bit of power back. That'll cool down the engine. See? Now, let's just do that transition for the autopilot. I just need to. Now, so we want to have our heading first. Our heading bug. Do I have my heading bug on the side tech? Do I? No, don't. Oh, it's turning to the left for some reason. Probably add a rudder trim. So, heading. Where is my heading bug selector? There we go.
So we're flying to
oh yes, tell us about where we're going.
Toncontin. It's like yeah, it's like in Honduras, Central America. Haha. It's like a wee bit of hills and rooftops. It's like when you're looking at it on a map, like, you know, it seems like fairly straightforward, but there might be the odd hill which gets in the way of the approach, and you might have to drop a wee bit rapidly. But anyway, nothing bad is going to happen. It's
well, you see, you're not telling me what's going to happen because it's a surprise. Because I don't know.
Yeah.
So God knows.
You know, it's supposed to be. It's like easy. It's an easy Sunday flight. Nothing bad is going to happen. It's like there's a wee bit of sightseeing, like, you know, to our right comes up the national park, which is loads of green trees, really, when you think about it. A couple of snakes
coming on now.
So yeah, it's like, I hope you have enough fuel today. Like, you know, there's like loads of snakes and electric eels and all that sort of stuff in the area. Like, you know, not really friendly down there. A part of the people, of course, like, you know, but the wildlife, like, wants to kill you. So you might want to be staying away from that.
I think so, folks. I messed up the autopilot transition.
Yeah.
Just one of those little things I'd like to have sorted out, but what can you do? We got to 20,000 feet initially. It takes ages with the auto selector button. Now I should have had rudder speed, and we want to climb here at 1,000 feet a minute, 1,200 feet a minute, or 13. There it is there, so it tells you here. So climbing 1,300 feet a minute, that's my goal. And I got 1,300 feet to 20,000 feet, and that's all good, and speed is manual. Now all I have to do is hit the nav button, and it's going to go onto the lovely magenta line that we've all become to love and know. We don't get those while we fly, in the aircraft we fly.
No,
so
it's
nice.
like I have a needle that moves around, and it tells me sort of the direction, which I always have to align with the compass, and then I have to look on my analog GPS to see where I'm going.
Excellent. So we're on our way. Let's see what the weather's like. We went to the first layer of cloud, Colonel Klink, I think.
I don't know. I stayed low for the first part of the flight, so there's like this lake coming up. Named after some woman, and I'm gonna have a look at it before I climb high, like, you know.
Oisk, he says his sim's crashed for the second time today. He goes, right, like that. AGGHH, which is kind of, you know. And he hasn't had a crashing problem. Sorry, he hasn't had a crashing happen for a long time. That's random. There's been no update, but you know, I have nothing in this PC really except for the flight sim, and it depends. I don't know.
Yeah.
So Akai lad, he says full system reboot. Right, which is A or a GGHH exclamation mark, which is a bit more. He's a little bit more infuriated.
Yeah.
Than Oisk. Oh, there goes the Thunderflies. Look at, they're getting really better. They're getting better. They're getting better. They're improving. They're getting better. I'm in a slightly odd mood today, Colonel Clegg.
Yeah.
Slightly
Why
odd
is that?
mood. I don't know. I think everybody has a slightly odd mood from time to time, don't they?
Well, that true that. Okay, it's like let me zoom out of this map a wee bit. So I want to go to the MFD, and then I want to.
Where am I?
Yeah. Pull.
Where is GripperSim's airplane? Reset position. Very fancy.
Okay. Yeah. No, I just wanted to see, you know, what the map says where I am, and the GPS map sort of thing.
So we have. I'm just going to count everyone who's with us. Okay.
Yeah.
We have. I don't think Gil Aircrew is with us. So leading the pack, ladies and gentlemen, is Davo 53. We have Daniel is with us. Matt Sibley, Wobbly Skitbit, Skyhawk, and there's the three boys from the Thunderflies. So that's three boys. Flying Pry 8. We've got Neza Aerox, USO. I'm the Doctor. Jay Kelson. Rye Chandler. Goodwin. Welcome, Goodin. 77#3152. And then there's another two bunched up. I can't read their names. I presume they're with the Thunderflies. There's another one down there I can't see. It might be AI traffic. Then we've got Deep Feature. We've got Nano Guy. Nato Ingai is with us as well. Then down the back, we've got Johnny F73, Safe Basil, and Skydive Man. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I'm stalling, folks. Stall. What the deuce? Oh. What? I think what happened there is I took the power back physically by mistake. And of course, what happened there at 1300 feet a minute with the autopilot, we go to stall. I would not have known. See, this is what happens when you pop out of the cockpit to count who's with us. So I've got full power now, so we should be safe. Look at that angle of attack. Danger, Will Robinson.
So
Danger.
I have to step out for a minute. The local ATC is calling me, and I have to report to them. I'll be back in a minute.
No worries, Click. So, folks, there we go. That's the first near-that experience we've had. That's what happens when you don't concentrate. Now, so I was counting the guys. So let's see if I can do this again. I've got to speed up the camera, right? Because go on. Great. Happy days. So we had, I'll count them here now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I've lost my place now. I've lost my place. Damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 people with us today, folks. 22. There's Kay Johnson. 22 I can count. I don't think he's with us. So 22. So it's going to be bonkers when we come to land, folks. So I'll go back to the airplane and I'll read some of the comments. I'll just take the power a little bit back because a little bit of torque back to 90%. Let the others catch up. Around about, that's torque 74. That'll do. We're climbing at 1300 feet a minute. Has our autopilot disconnected? No, that hasn't happened. And we're on the magenta line. And we will zoom out a little bit. So we'll switch to MFD here. Scroll out. And there's our track, folks. Now, the fuel situation. Yes. There's always be a fuel situation. The fuel situation is on our left tank here. We've got 25 gallons. Our right tank we have 54. So it's uneven. It's saying here at the fuel selector, the auto fuel selector you should have. On most aircraft, it's not an auto fuel selector. So we'll see what happens when the time comes. If the time comes, we don't know. And it's a fuel imbalance. So there's nothing we can do about that now. And of course Rob's with us. He doesn't look in the slightest bit frightened or perturbed. I don't know what he's on. But there you go. Can you turn on the lights in the cabin? No, not yet. Okay, so let's have a look at the comments. So, let's see what people are saying. You're chatting amongst yourselves. Good to be flying with you, Grip, Matt says. Matt, yes, you're very welcome. That's brilliant to see you. Anytime, Matt. Do come along. Nano Iggy says, I would recommend picking up a Hottis. And that's the Fireflies that just flew by there. I recommend picking up a Hottis. Yeah, they're great. I need to get another camera, guys, so you can see all my stuff and what I'm doing with my hands and the controls, right? And that's going to happen. Hopefully at some point. It will happen. So I have the Thrustmaster Warthog Hottis, which is brilliant. I bought it years ago to play Elite Dangerous. And I kept it, thankfully. And I have the joystick in between my knees, and I have the throttle as well as the yoke of the yoke, and a TQ6 throttle quadrant, and some side-tech stuff. And it's great. So it works for everything. I'm going to start a first turn now. So yeah, the Hottis is great. Akailat says, GripperSim, how did you arrive at your username? Yes. A lot of people have asked that question, and I thought I'd save it for a video. Do you know? I wait till Colonel Clint comes back, because he'll be interested to know, because he never asked. It's something you never think of. So there is some logic to it. There is a little bit of story to it, actually. I think it's a nice story. You know. I'll save it for Colonel Clint. Remind me though, Akailat asked that. So wait for Colonel Click to come on so he can find out as well. Davo53 using VS nav, but not even when level I get a right lean. Yeah, I get a right lean too. Davo's saying I get a right lean when he's off autopilot. Yeah, maybe it's the rudder trim. Maybe it's just a bit offset now. And this, is there a rudder trim? There's usually a trim down here. There's got to be rudder trim somewhere. Oh yes, there is on the control column. There. It's usually here, so you can trim left and right and up and down. Now, right. Colonel Klink, I was waiting for you to come back because Akai Lad asked for a good question there. He said, "Where did I get the name GripperSim?" And I said, "I'll wait till you come back." So, I was going to save it for a video. I say, it's not embarrassing. Okay, so I went to a boarding school in the centre of Ireland. Newbridge, the centre of the country. And it was a boarding school. It was the boys' only boarding school until the last 2 years because they introduced girls. So,
that was really exciting.
It was like back in the 1800s. The desks were from the 1st century AD. It was very old school. Even for then, there was Dominican priests roaming around, and it was it was Hogwarts without the magic, without any heating, without the pleasantry. Let's put it that way. So, boarding school, you're going to have some sort of a hierarchy, and there's going to be a little bit of a, the odd scrap. Right, I was very small back those days, so as I went, I like going to the gym and putting weights up and doing weights and doing kung fu and stuff. So I got quite strong, And one of these guys, his name was Doyler. He wasn't a bully at all. He's a nice guy, but he was one of those guys. Now he could beat the bejeepers out of anybody. But we just kind of knew each other, and we kind of, how you doing, and a bit of a chat. That was fine. We never got involved really. We weren't pals, but we were kind of, fair enough. Just one of those guys you just don't really register with. But he was a big guy. Played rugby. Doyler, you don't mess with Doyler, right? So we were allowed to smoke in school. You had a smoking room. So we were in the smoking room, Colonel Klink.
That was very progressive, like that you have a smoking room.
Yeah, you had a smoking room.
We got to kick up the ass, like when we smoked, rightly so. But anyway, go on.
And so we're in the smoking room, and as some guys, if a new guy started at the school, he'd start fighting with people to get his position. You know, it's just when you look back, you see what actually was happening. Because all you know is when you're in school, there's fights and there's not fights, and then there is. So a new guy would click in and click out. So I was getting stronger and stronger and stronger. And then Doyler one day in the smoking room, he starts, go on, Gripper, come on, let's have a fight. And I'm going, oh fuck, oh bugger, I'm gonna have to fight Doyler now. And I liked him, and I knew I'd lose. So I thought, what? I can't. There's no way. He was much taller than me. He was huge. So I thought, I'm going to have to turn this into something funny and make it humorous. So I said, I'll grab his wrists, and I grabbed them really tightly. And of course, he could do nothing with his arms. He couldn't. And I deflect everywhere, and I started to laugh, and everyone else started to laugh. And they were falling on the floor. And I gripped him as hard as I could. I gripped him with my hands as hard as I could. He was the stitches then, so it was all diffused, thankfully, right? And he goes, Jesus Christ, you've got some grip, right? You got some grip. That's quite strong. Oh, you got major grip. And he was all sore around his wrists. He goes, what? And he's looking at me. He's going, what the hell have you been doing? Bloody hell. So it was forgotten about. The next morning, I got it for breakfast, and they all started calling me Gripper. That's where the Gripper part came from. And then I added the sim for the channel. So I thought, what do I call the channel? Called it GripperSim. So there's the story of GripperSim. I went on a bit long there, but there you go. It's a great story, you think? Nano? Yeah, it's an interesting story. But yeah, that was fun. There's the thunderflies. Ooh, look at that scenery, folks. The sound of the wind. Do you like the story, Johnny F? Yeah, I like the story. Fine grip. So, Colonel Klink, what was your school like?
You know, it was. We never did anything bad. Absolutely not. We were like, you know, absolutely like students. You know, teachers would love those students. Like, you know. It's like, no, it was just, you know, just standard public school. Nothing special.
Was it mixed?
Oh yeah, it's like we didn't have those school uniforms and all that sort of malarkey. Like, you know, that was like unheard of. It's like you have to wear a uniform to go to school. Like, you know, it's like it's at the Boy Scouts. Like, you know, and it's like we were laughing about the Brits and all that sort of stuff.
But
it's like no, so it was just mixed, fairly open. Was in a mining town, like cool. You know. So that was fine. We were always up to no good.
Oh, tell us the worst thing you did in school.
The worst which we did was, I suppose, that was in secondary, I think. There was a teacher which annoyed us, like when we was bad, he threw sponges at us, like, you know, wet sponges, like, you know, and it's like that was not fun. So and when he came in, like, you know, so he always slammed his his briefcase on the table, like, you know, so it's like really like kind of angry sort of thing, like, you know. And obviously, like, you know, we didn't like that at all. And so at some stage we decided saw to chair, and we you know, may or may not have like sabotaged the legs of his chair a wee bit. Ooh. And as he comes in and he slams his briefcase on the table again and falls back into the chair, and the chair gives in and he falls back onto the floor, and he didn't spoke to us for a week. I don't know why.
I made the study master fall off the rostrum.
Oh.
The rostrum the rostrum is a platform, and then there's a chair and desk on top of that, so it sits high, you see.
Yeah.
Made him fall off the rostrum. I was playing with sulfur.
Yeah.
And sulfur, if you just light it, poof. But it was Halloween. And
it's like
I made a bomb.
it's a wee bit.
A
It's
little
a wee
one.
bit like
Little banger, really. And it exploded in my face.
yeah, that's no good.
It blew me up, and he fell off the roster because there's 100 people in the study room. You can't speak or sneeze or go to the toilet or anything, and it blew up, blew my whole face off.
I was later on in college when we was in apprenticeship. Like we was finished, like and it was kind of tradition to play a prank with your teacher, and so he had a car. It's like I don't know if you remember those. It was a Fiat Panda, and the length of the car was the width of the driveway. So there was 4 men, 4 corners. We took the car and put it in the driveway.
Oh,
so
interesting.
yeah, and then we walked away. We don't know how we got it out, to be perfectly honest, because we was in the pub afterwards.
Yep. It's great fun looking back, I guess.
Yeah.
It's good. You had to do something back at school. We were getting up to mischief sometimes. I was usually quite good. I just that one thing. Yeah, making bangers. It's not a good idea. I better not talk about how I made it on the stream. It's naughty. No, it was a banger, not a bomb. That was a bad. Hello.
It's like I remember it
Sound
was.
is gone.
It was before.
Where is the sound gone?
I don't know.
Testing. Okay, you can still hear me. Current Clink is gone, folks. I think you can still hear me. And
Why
the
am I
sound of the
gone?
sim is gone. Just for me. Maybe some batteries ran out.
I don't know.
No, the batteries aren't run out. I think that happened to us before, didn't it? The batteries ran out.
Batteries ran out.
And I can't hear Colonel Clink. Colonel Clink, I can't hear you now. I can hear him. Sounds good for me. Maybe it's just me. We can hear him. Great. So it's just me then. So yeah, making bangers to school, not bombs. That sounds a little bit, yeah. So a banger. So we used to do that every Halloween, and I just was there. Goes the Thunderflies now. So the Thunderflies. Yeah. Okay. So Colonel Clink, maybe it's my side. So I'll try and get you back, Colonel Clink. Bear with me. So the Thunderflies, okay, they're flying around, and it always seems to be in the North European server, folks. So. I second I just fly along with you on the stream here. Just join us anytime. They practice all the time. They're always on the server somewhere. I actually was streaming one time, and I got the VR headset on, and I was there for about an hour and a half. It was great fun. You get better and better. It's hard, but you can just join them. Just fly around with them. You know. They're very, very good. The skill to do what they're doing. We're going to have a look at them if I can catch up with them with the camera. We'll do a bit of far flying. So now I have a little bit. Oh, thanks you. Dangerous Brian is giving them the link to the Thunderflies. Now, I told you something will go wrong, and always does the stream. So let's see if I can fix Colonel Clink. How do I fix Colonel Clink? Let's have a look here. So you can't see what I'm doing on the screen because it's actually recording the game rather than the screen I'm on. So Colonel Clink, I'm sorry about this, I can't hear you.
That's no problem at all.
There's a ghost in my computer.
It's like
everything's set as normal.
You keep breaking it. You're pressing the wrong buttons. I'm telling you, mate.
No. Any ideas, anyone? Did we have that problem before on the stream? Colonel Clink just disappeared and then came back again.
I don't know.
Yeah, the speakers are there. It's like Colonel
can the
Clink
rest?
switched off his. Oh, you can hear him. So why can't I hear him? I see you can hear him. I see you can hear Colonel Clink. Just stopped, didn't it? If you hit escape button, I'll go back in.
He probably just muted me. He didn't want to hear my gibberish no more.
Sim either. It's got to be my headset, folks. It's got to be my headset. So I'll switch it off and on again. So we're in the cruise. I'm thinking there as we were chatting to, start flying really, really low and get things a little bit more risque. That's some crazy madness. Now I can hear the sim again,
Okay.
and I can hear Colonel Clink.
You can hear me? Oh, that's
Hurrah!
fantastic.
Huzzar!
Ah,
Huzzar!
shall we go back to the bangers then?
Yes. Okay.
It's like, it was like, you know, you were not really like supposed to play with fireworks at that stage, like, you know, and it's like, we were around 6-7 years of age, sort of thing, like, right? And in the summer, it's like the parents were really clever. They shipped us off to Austria or Italy, like, for 2 weeks, like, you know, and they had a great time. And then you had like supervisors which had to deal with us. And so we was in Austria, and you could buy those rockets for a shilling, like, you know, they were like teeny tiny rockets. They just go up, like, was great crack, like, you know. But they didn't do anything, like, you know, so they got kind of boring after a while. And so we decided, okay, let's build a banger. And so we did, you know, you got the black powder out and all that sort of stuff.
Careful of terms and conditions now. Terms and conditions on Twitch. I think if you're talking about how to make bangers, I think they might have a connection.
Oh,
and I'd be banned
no,
for life.
it wasn't a banger at all. It turned out to be a massive smoke bomb.
I'd say they'd have catchphrases and like if they hear bomb or if they'd hear something like that. I'm just being paranoid.
Oh.
They might go,
Yeah.
oh God, the headlines. Streamer caught trying to teach people how to make bombs in Wexford and Wicklow. Horror shock. Man arrested in Mountjoy prison for the next 16 months.
Fantastic. Those guys have no sense of humor.
The politicians, of course they don't. Or policemen. I'm descending down to 4,000 feet.
Yeah, no, you have to be careful now. It's like, not that I'm like sort of the health and safety nanny. It's like the safe altitude is 8,750 feet.
You should have said nothing and gone, yeah, Gripper, go down to 4,000 feet, it'll be fine. You see, you've got to make, it's got to be drama, folks. Drama, crazy madness.
I'm twiddling the...
I'm still going down to 4,000 feet. We worry about it when we get there.
Yeah, it's like, but nothing bad is going to happen.
Nothing bad's going to happen.
So
We'll increase the rate of descent. We'll increase it down. So that's interesting. And a smoke bomb. Yeah, you used to be able to get those as kids in the joke shop. You still can. They're like little white pills. And the smoke that comes out of them is nuts. We put it. We had a basement, and we put it in the basement, and we had these World War II gas masks. Don't ask me where I got them. Ireland's a funny place. And we were going, little kids with our gas masks. This is great. And you can see the smoke. And there was everyone was going nuts with the house. I thought there was a fire. You know, a fire, and it was just with smoke bombs. White smoke though.
The worst bit of the story is that you know that age you don't think the whole thing through, like, you know, and we obviously didn't try it outside, like, you know, because you know it was drizzling on the day. So we tried, you know, what we perceived to be a banger inside, and obviously it turned out to be like a...
Oh, here's Murphy's boys. Keep talking.
Smoke.
Smoke?
Generator, so that we don't say bomb. So it was a smoke generator, and it's ISO flashes, and so we smoked out the entire house. So we got grounded.
Wow.
Which was
Well, it's
you
fun
know,
to be kids, you know.
as you do, like, you know.
Yeah, it's good fun. There is the Thunderflies for you folks. I
got flashes in the cloud there in front of me.
Oh, I see them.
Good thing. I'm turning now.
I see them. There is the Thunderflies, ladies and gentlemen. The top three are obviously the regulars. They're saying they're practiced like all the time, and people see the guys behind trying to keep up. They're kind of practicing. Steve Solo, Masonic Lake, and HCB Orr are obviously the guys who have been on practicing a lot. So they're really, and I like the cut of their jib because They want to, you know, achieve perfection.
Yeah, I know Fred used to them. Like they're doing a fantastic job.
Yeah. Look them up on YouTube. Two-Tone Murphy's channel. Two-Tone Murphy's channel is very good. I think they're part of his team. Two-Tone Murphyism. They're Murphy's boys. So yeah, they really are. That is really hard to do. Some of them don't even have a VR headset. With a VR headset, it's much easier because I tried it here in a stream a while ago, and you get better and better. But then all of a sudden you lose them. It's like, oh, I can't find them. Oh, that looks like a dark ominous cloud down there. I'm worried about my plane, my aircraft now, folks. It's there somewhere. Look at them bunched up there, and it's again that livery they have. That's not the actual aircraft they're flying. It's the cool military one, and for some reason, I'm sure they'll fix it in Microsoft.
Are you have the same problem again that you?
Yeah, I can't see their livery.
But saying that, I can't see your GripperSim livery either.
And I can't see yours.
Huh. That's not good.
It's displeasing. For those of you with the GripperSim livery, if you've just joined us, the GripperSim livery is in flightsim.to as well. Just look at flightsim.to and get the GripperSim livery, which one of the viewers made for us very generously. And it's not easy. It's not easy at all. We're going into the clouds.
More flashes and stuff.
Yeah, I'm coming into the cloud. And we're going into the cloud. Let's have a look at this nice transition into the cloud, folks. My CJ or was an Airbus for you. Yeah, I thought you were. Yeah, it's an odd one. Do you have a link to the livery? Yes, I'll give you the link to the livery now. There goes the boys again, Thunderflies. I'm going to just finish this view and show you the link. Now what I like about this simulator, right? There is the transition. I just love the transition to clouds, folks. I really do. I think it's really cool. Look down there. Ooh, ominous. And this is danger. This is like, are there any hills behind that cloud? There might be. I don't know.
Yeah.
Very dangerous flying. This is what happens. Now, we're going into cloud now, right? And if I zoom out, the aircraft usually fades. See, it's kind of fading. I can see it now. It's kind of fading along with the must or the cloud, you know. So you can certainly see it with the big jets. So there we go. I better get in the cockpit, I suppose. There we go. Oh, we've got, of course, it's so easy because we've got the augmented reality. So you can kind of see without having to see outside, you know, so that makes it easy. So this is our final leg, I think.
I think so. After that, it's more or less the approach into the airport, yeah.
Yep.
Which is, according to the flight computer, about 15 minutes. And we should be there.
I'm going to give you the link to the livery, guys. That was made by... I sent him a mug. A coffee mug. That was made for... that's right, Drenham. Drenham. Now, there's some mugs coming for some of you guys. I've got to do some bits and pieces. There's a link. I ran... Oh, there's the terrain. Danger, Will Robinson. Let's get out of this danger here. There's a link there for the GripperSim. Oh, thank you, Flying Pirate. Not Flying Pry 8. Flying Pirate. That altitude will do there. We're at 6,600 feet, and that should just skip us along. So now we're in a world different than before. It's lovely above the clouds, just like real world. It's bizarre. It's just great fun. It really is fun.
I'm in cloudage now. I don't see nothing.
You have the augmented reality.
Yeah.
So you can really. I would love to have had one of those.
Yeah, that would be nice.
My picture might disappear for a second. So, for those of you who joined us, we are coming into land on a mystery airfield. We've got real world weather. We're in South America.
Don't say South America now. Like, you upset a load of people.
How come?
It's because this is Central America. It's not South America.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, no.
That's my bad.
No,
Central America, ladies.
You're excused. Are you excused? It's like I used to work with people from El Salvador, like and I say like, oh yeah, no, South America. Oh no, it's not South America. Don't you call it South America? Blah blah blah. I got stick like it's Central America.
Yeah, that can happen because people get upset. Like Australians and New Zealanders, if you say, because they sound very similar, except for when they say 6. A New Zealander will say sucks at 6 o'clock, and Australian would say it's 6. So that's how they still have the same kind of accent. Oh, mountains, fear. When I make it over the mountains, and they go, no, I'm from New Zealand, please. So don't call me. It's just I don't know. It's an identity thing. But yeah, you're right.
It's like people from America calling Irish people British.
Yeah, well, it's understandable that they don't see the difference in accent. It doesn't bother me particularly.
No.
I'd say yeah, I'm related to I'm Harry's cousin. Yeah.
Yeah.
They go, wow. I'd have a laugh at them. Wouldn't bother me. But yeah, it happens. Some people don't like it.
It's like.
Oh, I'm in danger area, folks. By the way, I'm as you see here.
I noticed a bug in this mod for the TVM though. It's like the your pitch trim button.
Yeah.
That, like on my control yoke, it sticks about an inch out.
On your actual controller?
Yeah, no, the controller in the TVM, not on my control yoke.
It does? Oh, can you actually?
It's like if you're going in, right, and it's like you scroll into the control yoke, right,
yeah.
And the button, like it sticks like an inch out.
It does, yeah.
It's like yeah. Ada will fix that. I forgive him for that.
I wouldn't even. Yeah. But it's very good. It's great fun. Bob's having a great time here. He's very chatty. He's just enjoying the view.
Bob is talking to you again.
Well, if he starts talking to me, I'll be very worried because I'll be hearing voices then. Look at the clouds going by, lads and girls. So the cruise is easy about the flying, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, very low.
I think I have to slow down a wee bit, otherwise I'll be way too high for the turning point.
So we're doing good so far. The hour goes by very, very quickly when you're flying Flight Simulator. We're an hour flying, right? And it goes by very quick. Will I go a bit lower? I will.
What altitude are you now?
I'm going to be 5,500 feet now in a couple of seconds.
Yeah, I'm at 8,800 feet at the moment.
Davo says New Zealand sounds nothing like Australian. It does sound the same if you're not from that area. When I went to Australia first, I couldn't tell the difference between a New Zealander and an Australian accent.
Bizarrely, at the moment, I'm out of clouds.
I'm very low here. I'm we're alert, ladies and gentlemen. We're in danger area here. I'm flying a little bit too low, I feel. Let's see how my reactions are and see if I can put up in time. Danger, danger. Will Robinson. I can see somebody in front of me. That's Johnny F. And there's the Fireflies flying away. There, oh, look at that, look at them. One's flying upside down. Oh. We're flying incredibly low. Should I pull up? Maybe if I'm... No. I'll pull up. Oh, come up, disconnect autopilot. Oh, I scraped the underside of the aircraft quite a bit. I'd say we'd be dead, but the autopilot wouldn't disconnect. Oh, is that a trim? It's trim nose down. Oh, it should. Yeah, that might be... Yeah. You should have seen my face. Here, I got my face back here. Yeah, that was just a little scrape. A few trees there. A little bit of an issue. That's what happens. That's how you die.
Yeah.
So, that was, ouch. Ouch, says Davo. That's what can happen.
That means you need another paint job. For fuck's sake.
So, let me just... Sip of water there. And I'm going to concentrate now. I'm going to fly low. We're going to fly a little bit lower. Where's me? There we go. So there we go. I'm back. Now, let's go back here, down here. We're going in. We're mapping the Earth. Ooh, this is dodgy. Oh, the trim is just not pleasing me at all. Is the autopilot off or on?
I found it. I found it when I switched the autopilot off. The trim is overly sensitive. Like, it's sensitive as it is, but it's like you just touch it like up or down and it just shoots up or down.
Yeah, it was all the way nose down and I couldn't pull up. It did disconnect, but it wouldn't let me pull up. So it was weird, and it would usually disconnect in real life, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Here we go. All of a sudden, it's a sunny day. Just like that, folks. And that looks absolutely stunning.
You're coming out of clouds now.
It looks stunning, yeah. I'm out of clouds, and I'm manual here. We're bombing along at 240 knots, and it's amazing the way you come out of clouds like that.
It's like, so I must be like quite a bit ahead of you then.
I think you are. Yeah, it's a Skyhawk, Bunker Titan, Aerox, NASA, Richard Barrett, Davo, Deep Future Skyhawk. I can't see you just yet.
Oh dear.
You're probably in the pillar or something. Is that you? No. There's the boys. There's the Thunderflies, folks. Very nice. No. Oh, did it split? They all split. I love when they do that. That does please me. That does please me very much.
I have clear skies here now. It's like I'm completely out of clouds.
It was like that in Wicklow today.
Yeah.
When we were flying.
It's like, I mean, you had two choices. You go either, you know, about 500 feet, or you go about 2,000 feet. Like, you know.
I think so. This is a bit more interesting, I think, for
below or above. Yeah, it's like.
We're almost there. We've got about. What's my ETA here?
It's like I have about 7 minutes to the next turn, and so I think I might descend to about 6,000 feet after I clear the next ridge. Yeah, I think that sounds sensible. Okay, where's my altitude?
Anybody else seen crazy lag?
Nope.
No lagging? No lagging on the stream?
No, I don't know about that.
Is that in the sim car go gammon? No lagging for me, says Aerox. So yeah, now I got a little bit more concentration here. I'm trying to keep the magenta line and map the Earth.
Yeah.
And trim. So we've got loads of speed.
Where we're going, there might be a couple of rooftops as well, apart from the hills.
Great. There's some houses. There are some houses in the forest. In Central America?
Yeah.
The side of my Seneca looks wrinkly at 12,500 feet. Might be the ice. Oh, will I make it over this hill? Yes, I do have the speed. I'll make it over this ridge here. Oh, there's a little bit of foliage under the underside of the aircraft. So we're almost there. So this is going to be a big surprise. I don't know what Colonel Klink has in store for us.
It's nothing bad. It's gonna. It has an asphalt runway.
Oh right.
It has lightage as well.
I think in the next bit we'll do. I'm going to do some twin engine failures again. The stream earlier on during the week, I pulled up way too on purpose though. On the takeoff, I pulled up so it's below blue line speed on purpose. I thought it might be okay. You know, you might get out of it. No. So we'll try it again. We'll do a short hop somewhere, Colonel Klink. What do you say? We'll do a short hop somewhere.
You know, whatever people want to do.
What would be a good place to go for a short hop? We never really play around the cities, do we?
No.
We go from like somewhere in. What country have we not been to yet that might have some nice fancy airports?
Have you been in Australia yet?
We haven't done a lot of Australia, actually. If any. Maybe somewhere around Sydney, and then over the city to somewhere else.
What about South Africa? Like, where's Table Mountain again? Is that Cape Town?
I don't know for sure. I'm not too sure. Not too sure. Now, I'm going to add a bit of power here. I'm going to get there quicker. It's a fun approach, especially in a 737. So, Flying Pirate says he's there already. Going to get the Islander for the next bit. Yeah, the Islander's out. Yes, the Islander is out.
Like,
speed.
Is it?
Yeah, very basic airplane, very basic twin. They used to use them to fly to the Aran Islands in Ireland. They go a very short hop from the mainland to the Aran Islands. Or was it the... No, sorry, it was Inishmore and Inishman.
Was it on the Microsoft store, or where is it?
The Islander apparently is on the Microsoft. I think it... Is it?
I don't know.
I don't think it's in the store yet, because I had a look in the store there before we started the stream. And I didn't see it. Dragon 48 says yes, the Islander was launched last week. Black box simulations. So I think you've got to go to their website.
Oh, okay.
It's not on the market yet, on the flight simulator market. Oh, it's a big ridge coming up. So what I'm doing, folks, is I'm talking to you. I'm staying here in the magenta to stay right on course. It's like following a VOR. A VOR. So it's just nice to practice that from time to time.
I think you need a lot of power if you want.
To make it over these hills ahead of me.
Yeah, if it is a big ridge, I went over before I descended. Yeah.
We'll see if I make it. Let's see if I make it. Full power. Full power now. Will I make it, folks? Place your bets. I think I will. I think I will. It's not really accelerating that much. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, we will, yeah, easy. The speed is dying very rapidly, though. 190 knots now. 180 knots. 170 knots. Yeah, I made it over the big ridge. Easy. In the TBM. The temperature of the engine is increased rapidly, and I'm a little bit off course. There's some of the thunderflies, I think. We're going to go flying over this runway. Look at the shadows of the other aircraft and everything. I'm thinking of what to do during the week. I come on randomly during the week, folks. And once I get myself sorted out, it's just for the moment until I get my I don't want to start editing a video and spend 2 days in it, and then it's the problem with the, you know, like the last couple of times. So anyway, I come on. I might do some Airbus flying actually currently during the week.
Oh, okay.
We'll see. We will see. So coming up, that's the worst of the hills there, guys. Let's read the comments there.
Okay, I switched the autopilot off now and just try to slow this thing down because I'm way too fast coming in.
I'm going to come flying over the runway very low. And then I come overhead and land.
Okay, so I'm on final. Drop the landing gear.
Or I think maybe I should go into responsible mode. Guys are talking amongst themselves, which is great. I'm going to be on top of the airfield very shortly. Now, the thing about this, I'm on the GPS. For those of you who are new to simming, this is like a VOR here. That's the magenta line, which I'm not following here. So if the magenta goes to the left, I need to turn to the left. If it goes to the right, I need to turn to the right. So we're bang on here. So it gets very sensitive as you get in closer to the actual point of interest, if you like, which is the center of the airfield. In this case, because it's GPS. So it's going to get very, very sensitive. It actually is already a little bit. There goes ahead of us Johnny F. Aerox is ahead. A few of the boys are there. One more hill to come over. I love it seeing them flying ahead of you. You can see their shadow. There's Johnny F now climbing up this hill. I follow suit. 233 knots. We've got plenty of speed to make it over. I say the runway is on the other side of this hill. Let's have a look. Oh, I'm going to keep on course. Stay on course, GripperSim. No, it's not. A good bit away, it looks like. We have Safa Jake has followed. Safa, welcome. Welcome to some crazy madness. We're going to do some crazy action first. We're coming into land now, everybody. Fasten your safety belts. And we're going to do some short flight. I think Sydney. Colonel Clink. Go over Sydney.
Okay.
I'll have the twin. We'll have a look at the map. We haven't been over any cities for ages. I think I have the add-on for Sydney. I have the scenery for Sydney. We'll do some crazy madness on the old engines. I would just like to see how far I could take it with the twin engine failures without crashing.
Okay, that's no problem at all. It's like,
what do you think?
that sounds fine. It's like I'm sitting here on the ground now, and I won't judge any of the landings.
Ooh. I'll be judged. Oh, I could put this on the old. So there we go. Oh, this is very nice in here. So no one would ever see us on radar, folks, would they? Quite nice scenery. There's our shadow. Now we're going to take a nice gentle left turn. This is, you would swear that this was actually handmade, the scenery, wouldn't you? It's just the actual scenery in real life. It's quite bizarre.
Here comes Skyhawk. Budget, followed by Neza, followed by Skyhawk. Neza is a wee bit fast, but he will make it. Fantastic landing by Skyhawk. Davo did a nice landing as well. Neza stopped. Budget. And it's like, why is that zooming in? I didn't want that to zoom in at all.
Looks like it's going to be a straight in approach, folks. I thought you had the. I thought you might have had it on the point to point.
No,
but no, you've got
like
the approach in there and everything.
I thought I play nice today. It's just watch the last hill you have to drop. Like, you know, you can't do.
Okay, I'm going to prepare for landing, so I'll hop up a little bit higher.
So
Hop up a little bit higher.
I wanted to say Nanona guy.
Nanona?
I call him Nanona guy.
You're coming down.
It's like it's gonna do like that. Looks like a fantastic landing. I think we can give him 10 out of 10 there if he turns off the first taxiway.
Feet on pedals. There goes the Thunderflies ahead.
It's only 9 out of 10. He didn't. Oh, there come the Thunderflies.
Down to 100 knots.
And they're doing a flyby.
GripperSim's behind them. I want 100 knots, please. That will do, thank you. Oh, no, not 97. I want 100 knots. Dragging it in. Gears down. 100 knots, not 97. Come on. I'm looking here, folks.
There comes Gaudini. Gaudini does a flyby. Flying Pirate does sensibly. He looks what the airport looks like.
Yeah, let's get it on the center line.
K. Gerald Mustard is doing a landing there in a jet.
Yeah, the center line there, GripperSim. On the center line.
GripperSim.
Nice gentle landing.
If he would have turned off the first taxiway, I would have given you a 10 out of 10.
Okay, I'm going full power and we're going around. Flaps coming
It's
up.
like
Let's try that.
it's
GripperSim's
like
coming around.
without that, like, you know, it's just gonna be an 8. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, let's do it again. Short field landing.
Bunker Titan is all over the shop. Nobody knows where it's going.
It's not really accelerating here for me. Why isn't it accelerating? Oh, this is not good, folks. The flaps are up.
Is skiddy. Johnny F is gonna get a 10 out of 10.
I'm not getting any power at all.
He makes it out of the first taxiway.
Wow, that was interesting. I wasn't getting any power on the roll.
That is like absolutely fantastic, Johnny F. 10 out of 10.
I pity we couldn't see what you're seeing. We could switch from my camera to your camera. So short field landing, first exit.
That comes in.
Bob doesn't even look shocked.
Ushohaki. So
there's the runway there. There we go. So first exit.
Oshilat gets a 10 out of 10 as well.
I'm going to leave the gear down so I don't have to worry about why not?
Oshilat came to a full stop before the first markings. Like, you know, that's impressive.
Really, what was he flying?
I have no idea. let me have a look what he's flying.
Reduce speed now below the white arc.
He's flying a small piston. From what it looks like.
Okay, I'm going to give myself a little bit of a run. The airfield is over.
There come the Thunderbirds again.
There's the airfield there, and there's moi.
And there's a formation landing.
Oh, there's underflies.
Oh, that's absolutely fantastic.
Turning on to base. Don't want to climb anymore. When I went outside there, I really messed up my approach.
There comes Wobbly Skidbit.
Where is the runway on now? Lost sight of the runway. So I can't move my head around. Oh, I'm way too high.
Wobbly Skidbit is followed by Joey Mac. And is Wobbly Skidbit making it at the first exit? Let's see. Oh, he's gonna make it at the first exit. Another 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
There's no pressure on you now, Grippy.
I'm going to do a right-hand orbit.
And Joey Mac is right behind him, and Joey Mac looks like he's gonna make it as well. Let's see.
Well, I'm going to come down a bit as well.
He's a wee bit fast. Just slowing it down fast enough. Yeah, he's slowing it down, I think.
Okay. Now I'll just come back a little bit more. I'm kind of guessing where the runway is, folks, because I can see it in the map there, but you can kind of look and turn your head, you know.
Joey Mac and Wobbly Skidbit made it both, and Joey Mac did it in a jet, so no pressure. Bunker Titan is his second attempt after his Han Solo moment, trying to land on a taxiway.
Very good.
And there comes Bunker Titan.
Now, I'm going to roll the flaps down. Gears down. First exit.
Fantastic landing from Bunker Titan.
I must complete the mission. First exit. Oh, I see it. I see what you're talking about there now. Moving mic. Oh, too slow. Sinky, sink. Bit of delay in the engine. 75 knots. It's fine, very slow. That's
Safe.
Okay. I think I'll get 60.
Safe Basil is in front of you.
See, I won't get the first seconds because of the trees, so I imagine the trees are not there. It's going to be a tough landing, folks.
Not the first two. They're not really exits.
They're going to be exits now.
After the number, that is the first exit. Let's see. No, that is actually impressive. Like, you know, it's like like in all fairness, like I give you a 12 out of 10 for this.
Thank you very much. I had reversed thrust on the flare. Oh, very good. That was fun. We need to do more landings. I think we need to do shorter hops. I think, Cardinal Clink.
Okay.
I'll stop here. Let's have a look around, see who's with us. Because that's the fun part, isn't it? The landing.
Landing, yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah. Where are the boys? Of course, I'm Paddy last. Oh, there's some more to go into land. There's good in.
Yeah.
It's coming into land.
Go in.
Speed my camera up here, please. Here he comes. Very nice on the piano keys, almost.
Yeah.
Very nice. There's its Nordically. There's 5147. And there's all the boys. Look at them all lined up on the... Look, don't go onto the grass. There you go. And here come the boys. Here come the Thunderflies, folks. Here come the Thunderflies. I wish I had their livery. It's Microsoft. Come on. There we go. They're down.
Yes, you
That
can't-
takes some
you-
skill.
You can't see delivery
No.
and the plane. Oh, that's a shame.
When I pop out, I load it, and then I'll unload it. Delivery. Sometimes that works, but it's still very impressive, folks.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Oh no, it is fantastic.
Johnny F says butter from the Thunderflies as usual. Nano engine guy. I gotta make supper, he says. It's nearly 6 p.m. here in Toronto, Canada. Cheers and good night all. Great to see you, Nano guy. I'll call you Nano guy. Gripper, can you show us your traffic settings? Traffic settings? Let's have a look at the traffic settings. Traffic. I have AI offline. Airliners 56, AI General 59, show traffic nameplates on. Down to the bottom, he says. Traffic variety medium. Oh, would that be? Oh, ICE might be coming to the rescue, folks. Use generic plane models. Off. Set that to Ulster. Use generic plane models multiplayer off. Traffic variety ultra. Ah. So it's all my fault, Colonel Clink.
Oh.
It may be my... oh no. Maybe I've got to reload the flight. So I think we should go to somewhere in Sydney. Cross over the city. I'm going to do some crazy stuff with the sim. Maybe crashes, folks. We're going to learn something new, and I know I will. I always do. And I'm going to... there's a thing called taking off with a twin. When you lose a twin after takeoff, the worst possible point you could lose an engine is after takeoff with a twin. So you've got to control it if there's an engine failure. And I was toying with it earlier on during this week. And we're going to a little bit of toying with it again. We'll fly over Sydney then, and then land maybe on the other side. I think this airport's close by in Australia.
So we're going to Sydney, you say?
Yeah, I'll have a look at the map now. So, Warhamster says, just load into Sydney as normal. Hopefully that will fix the livery thing. So hopefully the Thunderflies will join us in Sydney. So let's have a look. So into the main menu.
So which one you want to go? To the Kingsford Smith International Airport?
Yeah, do you know what we'll do in future, Colonel Clink? I'm just thinking there. We'll do very short hops from one runway to another.
Okay.
Because it's a landing, isn't it? That's the fun. Do you think?
We can do that.
Approaching landings, you know.
Okay, let's go. Let's say that as it is
let's see what's around
departure.
Sydney here.
So, and we want a twin, right?
We could go from... oh yeah, they don't have... There's Sydney International. Okay, that's fine. There's Bankstown. How far would those... Where's the city itself? That's a city. Right, so we can go from Bankstown.
Well, there's a thingy-bob for the Opera House, like, you know?
Yeah, Bankstown to the Opera House.
City.
So what I'll do is I'll go to Kingsford set as arrival. So that's from Bankstown, and then we can go up to... we can add a waypoint here to Sydney Opera House. And that takes 6 minutes. So we could extend that a little bit. We can go from... Officer 123 has followed. Officer, welcome, Officer 123. Welcome to the stream. We're doing some crazy madness. We're going to do some hopping here. So I'm going to clear that up here.
Gonna have the Beechcraft.
So we're going to go now. We're going to go now from Holdsworthy Army Airfield. I'll type this in. Set as departure. Then we're going to go to Bankstown. oh no, so hang on, I know what to do here. So into Sydney International is our arrival. So,
Okay.
but we're going to go via Bankstown and via Sydney Opera House.
So where are we starting off then?
Okay, I'll tell you now. There we go. So we are I'll type it in, guys, to the chat. So we're going to start in YSHW.
Okay, so that's the departure.
To YSSY. Oh, I have to have that in uppercase, guys.
Arrival.
SSY.
That guy, and then we're going via Bankstown.
Bear with me now for a moment.
And via the Opera House.
So you can see the screen, guys, because my face is blocking it. So, yeah, so let me just finish typing that in. So
that's about 9 minutes.
Yeah, I'd be a little longer than that because, I'm going to have engine failures and stuff. And so that's the picture I'm thinking of, guys. Yankee Sierra Hotel Whiskey to Yankee Sierra Bravo Kilo to Sydney City, the CBD, and then to the international airport. Now that's on the TBM 9 minutes, so I'm going to change this to the Carnado, so it might hit about 15.
I have that on the Beechcraft for 9 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where is Carnado?
Okay, so those guys coming forward, those going here.
There's Carnado.
Those going forward because I have to be fully rich. So, okay.
Now it says 8 minutes. Really? Okay, fair enough. Everybody ready? So.
No, I have to change my controllers now.
Oh, so do I. But that's no problem.
Nano
Engine Guy, I'm accepting a friend request, so you can join us. You see where we are. So I'll sit here, guys, in Holsworthy Army Airfield, Yankee Sierra Hotel Whiskey, and wait for you. I know some of you have got to reload. That's okay. I'll wait for you. Sim, massive lag, then crash, so restarting, skip it says. So we'll wait for that. So I'll just spawn in the airfield. And we'll have a chat about what we're going to do for those of you who don't know anything about flying twin airplanes.
It's like the same. It's the same as a single engine, just you have an extra engine.
Yeah, they all fly the same. We have Godwin 77 has just followed. Oh, Godwin 77, welcome.
And if you lose one engine, you have a dramatic yaw. Because the one engine left pushes you around your own axis, which is really mean.
Yeah. Dramaki has followed. Greetings, Dramaki. Welcome to the Crazy Madness. We are... it's starting up for me. Okay, well, I'll let it start up for me. Okay, that's fine. I'm just going to adjust the weather here. I wonder what it's like in Sydney now. Let's go to live weather. Or in Australia. In New South Wales.
It looks good in live weather. It's like a few cloudage. A wee bit of cloudage.
Australia always looks good.
Who said that?
I did, just now.
Oh.
So I'll wait for the guys. I'll just come to the side here. And we'll taxi up, give some room for the boys.
Beacon on, nav on, strobe on. Yeah, why not? That on, that on. I seem to have enough fuel for some reason. And my mixture is fully rich, and my thingy bobs are all switched on the way they are supposed to be. Yeah. Okay. So everything looks good. Nothing bad is gonna happen.
I'll just type in the chat here. Yankee Sierra
Ice on.
Hotel Whiskey.
Okay. Fuel pump on during takeoff. Haha. We are prepared-ish.
It's just taking a little while for the tags to spawn in. You know. So, while we're waiting for everything to spawn, I will shut down the engines. And I'll start them up. Oh, yes, I've adjusted my controls, folks. So, go in here.
Oh, yeah, I actually have to do that as
So,
well. I nearly forgot.
I'm going to get
Thank
rid
you
of the
for
hottest.
reminding me.
I'm going to get rid of the hottest. There should be one.
Flight your control system. Not the TBM. Nope. Nope. Nope.
So
Single engine.
I have
nope.
a profile to disable it, folks, okay? And I'm going to go over to my TQ6. And I'm going to set that to a normally aspirated twin, I think I called it. Twin piston. All my controls are working. Check those, and that's how you do that.
Okay. So,
client save and go back, resume, and there we go. There we go. That's all good.
okay, resume, and if I do this guy here now, yeah, now that is fully forward, and they're fully forward now. Yeah, that works much better this way.
It does. I can't see anyone here yet.
I see Bunker Titan, Flying Pirate, Neza. It's our. It's non-ironic or something. I don't see GripperSim.
No, am I in the right place? Yankee Sierra Hotel Whiskey. Maybe it takes a bit, but I got really fast internet speed.
You mean you're faster than the Microsoft server? So you're gone and done. Done and gone.
North. It's the North European server.
Yeah.
Warhamster says weirdness. There is weirdness going on. Let me come out here. Oh, I have to fly plan again when I come out. Sometimes it takes a little bit. Can't see anybody. Maybe I told you something go wrong, guys. I said, you know, there's always something that crops up, so come out of the main menu.
You have the nameplate switched on and all that sort of stuff, yeah?
Didn't touch those. So, interesting.
Yeah.
So who have we had followed us there today?
It looks like everybody is here but you.
There's everyone there. Okay, that's everyone there. So I'm going to spawn here. I'll do it one more time. Says departure, won't take long. We're going to arrive in Kingsford. Says arrival via Bankstown. Just add that, and then Sydney. Add that, and there we go. Oh, I've got another friend request. Accept it. K978. Very welcome. And that should be it. We'll fly over Sydney then on the way to Kingston.
So you wanna land in Bankstown, yeah?
Yeah, we'll do some touch and goes, and maybe a full stop and go.
Yeah.
Lots to see. Lots to see in Sydney. It's a beautiful city, guys. It's just stunning. I lived there for 3 years, and I was in 2 different occasions. It's well worth visiting. So it is. So it is. When I went first to Australia, it was 1988, I think. I was at 89. Now, I should be appearing, I hope, folks. I hope you all see me. Yeah, drone view. Let's see what we can see. Just me. Just me and my Todd.
Did you switch multiplayer yokels off or something like that?
That's what I know of, but let's check. Let's check. Data. real world air traffic is off. Everything else is on. I only went into traffic. AI offline.
Yeah.
I went down to the bottom. Traffic variety is on ultra. Maybe that's the problem.
No, I have it on.
Did I hit something? Use generic models multiplayer off. It was the traffic variety I changed.
Yeah.
Let's try high. Data is on everything except for real world traffic. So go back. Why?
I do not know. I do not know.
Why does it happen to GripperSim? I see nobody. It's like I'm offline, lads. I got 60 FPS on the stream, but that's not the stream. That's very upsetting. Am I on the right server here? Let me go here. Maybe.
But you don't just change the server. That would be weird.
Sometimes if you go from one to the other, it will actually fix it. So I need to change traffic again. Or data, sorry. Where did I select the server though? Where do I select the server? I did hit backspace, yeah.
I think that is on top somewhere where your username is now. Yeah, when you click on your username, it's like...
Yeah. So if I go to West Europe there, right?
You just wanted to go to Amsterdam, that's what it was.
Right, I'm going to do that, and then go back to the North European server. Sorry, the North European server. That's it, that's good. Resume. That's a bit of a bummer. That slows down things a little bit. And there's Sydney over there. I'm sad. Oh, there's Daniel. There's Daniel. Everyone's popped in now all of a sudden. Hooray! So folks, there you go. If you have a problem and you're not seeing your buddy online, switch to another server and then switch back to it again. And Bob's your uncle. So we'll go for GripperSim.
Okay, let's go. Hang on a second. First of all, we set that thingamajig to, I don't know, 2,000 feet. That seems to be VS about 500 feet. Yeah, that is fine.
Come on.
Select this guy. Select that guy.
Right.
And
so,
yeah. Are you ready?
I'm going to quickly start my engines, very, very quickly. Make sure the fuel is on. Control 1. The fuel is on the right and the left. And then we are going to make sure the mixtures are rich in both engines. Fuel, mixture, battery is next. So switch on the battery here. Master, right and left. Alternators, flicky. Oh, I'll put on the lights on. I know I'm not checking the checklist and I'm not following the proper procedures. Let's get some lights for some ambience. And let's start the right engine. The right bin is here. Oh. Interesting.
Huh? Do you have the fuel pump on?
I don't usually in the sim because it gives you really weird noises. But I switch the fuel off. No, fuel's on. I haven't got the magnetos on, that's why.
Oh.
That's what happens, folks, when you don't follow the checklist. Do you know? That's what happens. And it's all very embarrassing. For all concerned. Ooh, the sound is stunning. The left engine. Some lightage. Sounds stunning, folks. This is one of the aircraft that you kind of have for your collection. It really is. There we go, some lighty lights just for a bit of ambience. Right, okay, let's flick on some, that's the autopilot master. I don't want that yet. Radio master on, and we're good to go. Oh, we put on the weather radar just to have some noise in the cockpit.
But you have weather radar on that thing?
Yep, there's weather radar on it. Brakes are off. Open the window because it's really hot in Australia.
Yeah. Can you actually open that thing? It's like I like to, you know, the little window which you have on the side of the cockpit. I tend to open it. Like, you know, it's like I can't open that in this thing.
It's very loud. It's very loud, folks. So I'm going to fail my engine after takeoff, and I'm going to fly it properly this time. Oh, you have to go all the way around you. Okay, here we go. I'm not going to do it like I did on the last. Well, it seemed underpowered the last time, you know. It seemed underpowered with one engine. Now I did take off very, very steep on purpose, and that wouldn't help. That wouldn't help at all. And of course I can't see the Thunderfly's liveries. And I gotta take off on the road. One stage of flaps. Oh, my side tick not working, folks. Is it? It's working. Right. Stage 1 flaps, full power. Close the old window. I'll leave the window up for the moment. The sound is stunning. So I would imagine the takeoff speed is going to be about 90. Oh, sippy, sidey, folks. Up we go. 100 knots. Failure on the left. Lowering the nose, rudder. 5 seconds, freaking out. Confirm it's the left engine. Take the power back at the left. That's okay. And fire at the left prop. Okay, we still got 100 knots. We're still climbing. Gear's coming up. I should be quicker with the gear. We've got a rate of climb. Stage of flaps up. Warning now. Pitot heat. Just stop it. Care about the pitot heat. So we're climbing now, so it makes a big difference. Where are we? I haven't got enough rudder in. Trimming. I don't have enough rudder in. I should get 500 feet a minute. I'm getting close to blue line speed now. More rudder. Full rudder in here. Full rudder, and I think we're good. We're descending. Yeah, it's underpowered. Have I got everything up? Flaps are up. Is the gear still hanging down? Let's find out. See, I've no rudder authority now. Oh, I've got to reset the view now. Crash while I'm doing that. That's great. Oh, see, this is the scary bit. That's the scary bit when you go outside like that. Let me just put me back where I was. So it should. There we go. Keep it straight. Full power on the right engine. Right engine. Still coming down. Let's check those cowl flaps. They're closed. I feathered the prop. I think it's underpowered, guys. I think the model might be underpowered. Can anybody think of something I'm doing wrong?
Okay,
I
just decided to cut the power here on the Beechcraft, and it doesn't do anything at all.
Yeah. Let's see if we can go. Well, we've got a bit of speed left. It's very difficult to sim. So let's go for 90 knots, just above 90 knots there. So we got about 90 knots here. We got a little bit of rate of climb. The gear is up. The phone is annoying me. Would you stop ringing, please? Thank you. Ah ha ha! Don't answer your phone when you're in engine failure. Yeah, it's just not going to climb. I'm a little bit below blue line speed there now, so I think it's underpowered. What am I doing wrong? Have I forgotten how to fly twin, Colonel Clink?
Sorry, say again. You're very quiet there now.
Oh, sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's much better.
It's just not climbing on one engine. I'm just above blue line, and I'm losing 200 feet a minute.
I went here on the Beechcraft, right, and I cut one engine, and It didn't seem to make any difference at all.
Yeah,
It was very disappointing.
This one's coming down. So maybe an update's required for Coronado, but anyone in the comments there? 5 degrees, yes, before the live engine. But it still should climb. It shouldn't be this much of a margin. 90 knots. I haven't looked up the manual for this Seneca 5. I'm just above blue line speed there now, and we're just about level. It should climb at 500 feet a minute. So, yeah, there you go. It's a tricky one.
So what we're gonna do? Just touch and go?
Feather the live engine prop.
Full stop.
I've feathered the dead engine. Don't want to feather the live engine. Then you're all in big trouble then. So yeah, I'll have to look into this a little bit further, folks. It's interesting. Let's give myself the engine back. That's interesting. That is very interesting. So I wonder. Yeah, engine. No, you don't. You want to have full prop on the live engine. So that is interesting. So now we're on the way to. I don't like this GPS, folks. It's not giving me any instructions. I'm lost. Oh, we're overhead now. We're overhead the airfield. The aerox is on the ground already. So it seems to me to be under part 1 engine. I'm flying along. Not a great view. Can't really see. So there's Colonel Clink. And flight plan is going. So we're off to Sydney next, aren't we? So we'll do a touch and go here. Oh, dual engine failure for some reason. Dual engine failure. Glide approach. We hit birds.
Hang on a second. Why is my flight plan on?
Dual engine failure there. We've got lots of speed. So I guess at 9 o'clock we're definitely going to make it. Lowering the old flaps. 1 stage. We go for the long runway. 110 knots. Instead of 120. 120. The engine should... I've cut the mixture there. The engine should actually stop making noise. Do you know? They should really...
It doesn't seem to do that.
It doesn't do that until you stop. Oh, look at... nice firm landing there. Oh, that looks very odd. Now the engine stopped. Beeping as you wouldn't believe. So that was like tires were punctured and stuff. And guess what I did? I landed on the with no gear.
You forgot to put the gear down. Really?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I've never done that in a stream. Or in Flight Simulator. Or in anything. Have I?
I don't know. I don't know.
Let's not dwell on that, shall we?
It's beyond belief.
Yeah. That is interesting. Oh no, they were down. They were down. Did they collapse? Look at them there. I can see them here when I press the Y button. Or were they? No, they weren't. They weren't. Oh, what's going on here? Yeah. Yeah, that's what happens. That's what happens. Did I take them up? I did. I took them up. that's scary. But it got me a follower. Officer 123 is followed. Officer 123 Safi. So between me talking to everybody, sterile cockpit. Between me talking to everybody and using the mouse to control my looking around, I think I was distracted. Which is, let's do that again. Fascinating. Oh, engine failure all of a sudden. 2 engines gone. Everything props. Turn straight for the airfield.
That's embarrassing.
Gear is now coming down. I thought the beeping was for the failed engine. That's what I thought the beeping was for. I thought the beeping was for the failed engine. Will I make it though? Will I make it? This is going to be a tough one. Look at 100 knots.
Get down.
Gotta get down. Here's down. Here's down. Danger, 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 danger. I'm gonna save it. No, I can't save it. Can't get it on. Well, we just landed the taxiway. Okay. That was quite displeasing to me. That was quite displeasing. Wasn't it? Yeah, Harrison Ford landing. Yes, thank you. Harrison Ford landing on the taxiway. I did that on purpose entirely. So for that there, Colonel King, right? That's a classic case of being distracted with your passengers or your co-pilot and not knowing your aircraft. And in all fairness, in my defence, you don't have the motor function, and I notice this is a huge difference in flight simulators, especially with this twin now. Where I don't have the motor function where it's automatic to go, clink with your hand. You got to do it with the mouse or something. But there you go, that's in my defence. But yeah, that's
you know we can't get that safely on the ground now.
What's that?
That we can't get it safely on the ground now.
Let's go to Sydney.
Yeah, first you have to put it on the ground in a correct manner.
Yes, I do actually.
It's like,
I think that would be nice. I think I would like to do that. So we're on a left downwind for one of 3 runways. Let's do a normal. Let's I tell you what we're doing.
Take the middle one, then you have the choice left or right.
Yeah. See, the gear knob is so far. I can't see it. Do you know? Flaps down. Let's set it up there for landing. There we go. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an engine failure here and land it on one engine. So I wonder if we switch off the magnetos. Well, that's the wrong one. It's a long day. Would you stop that mouse? There we go. No, it's not stopping it. It's not stopping the engine. So let's keep it level. I'm going to land at one engine. Okay, we've tried this already. I'm not going to try it again. It's not really going to climb. It's just going to keep coming down. Well, that's 500 feet a minute. Let's see, this might be a bit of a... So I got 100 knots now and it's climbing. But the speed just keeps to die. I've got 250 feet a minute now. So system margin is very tight. The sim is very sensitive. So there we go. I'm climbing at 500. But I'm losing speed still. I don't know. You should be able to fly 500 feet easy with a twin. Right, let's turn for final. But not too much. Not too much. We've got 1,500 feet. I'm not going to lower the gear yet, and I'm not going to lower any flaps yet. Make sure the flaps are up, the gear's up. Is the gear up? Oh, it's hard to fly with the mouse. Gear's up, great. There's the remote. We're coming on final now. One engine. Clear the clutter. And we're golden. So yeah, anyway, when I'm doing this, when you're chatting and asking questions and looking around at the mouse, you'll hear an awful lot in real flying. Sterile cockpit. Right? It's coming down now, I think we're good. You'll hear sterile cockpit being shut up on critical flights. And I always do it, you know, and so do you, Karen Clink, when you're flying. And do you see how distracting it is not to have a sterile cockpit?
Yeah, no, it's like typically, like, you know, it's like I warn people beforehand, especially because I'm talking to myself and I talk out loud. It's like just all the bits and pieces you need to do, like, you know, I call them out as they are. Doesn't matter if I fly by myself or with anybody else in the cockpit.
Ooh, the thunder flies. Yeah, just tell them, sign it now. I want you to be quiet, please.
Yeah.
Sterile cockpit. I've got to concentrate. There we go, coming in easy. A little bit fast, that's okay. Keep on that rudder. Now, oh, it's easy with the engine stop. There's no yaw at all. There we go. I want to get in the centre line. I'm going to do a touch and go. There we go. Mixture back on that gone engine. Full power. And off to Sydney.
Oh, he made it. He made it. It's about bloody time. Engine is running hot here.
Yeah, I better switch on the older magnetos there, shouldn't I? Yeah, that would help. That would help. So yes, I'm displeased with myself. I've never done that in any sim ever. But there you go, when you're chatting to people and you're distracted. It happens. Now, so we're going, there's Sydney there. Checklists. Well, you shouldn't need a checklist for an engine failure memory items, really, you know. But the fact that I didn't, yeah, you're right. Brakes are off, gears fixed. Oh no, gears down. You see, that's what you'd normally do, and I omitted that because I was chatting in the stream. It's a computer, you know. So yeah, and that's, you just drill it into yourself. Checklists, brakes, and you just think of it every time. But there I was sitting chatting. What distracted me? There's something distracted me, and I'll replay it. But it's a great learning experience, you know. Might save me from doing it, God knows. Practicing at the sim. And this sim is the most realistic sim. I think it's because of the weather, the sounds. It's just phenomenal. Fantastic. Sydney, here we go. Who's with us? So we're going to land in Kingston. Or damn it, Kingstown. I could just call it Sydney Airport. It used to be called Sydney Airport. Please. Yeah, I'm getting tired now. It's been a long day. And yesterday was a long day. Long days. Weekends are very busy for me now all of a sudden for some reason. I know, I mean, you know, chatting and hooligans in the CJ4s and Mantis, etc. I'll just read the comments there. So yes, I think some more flying of this would be quite interesting.
Yeah.
It's fully loaded with stuff. It's really quite good. It seems that the radar has every single cloud, you know? And they're not big ones. See the red there? The yellow? That would be like for heavy showers, and I don't see any showers. I don't think the weather radar will pick up every cloud, folks. There is Sydney. Sydney looks stunning. It's getting bigger. Where's Sydney Harbour Bridge? There's the Centre Point Tower. There's the bridge. And what direction is the airport? that would be to the south of Sydney, am I correct? Yes, it's to the south
Sort of
of
south-ish,
the
yeah.
city. Yeah. Great. There we go. So, let's not go too high.
So I'm doing something sensible here at about 1,500 feet. Just going flying right towards Sydney.
Flying Pirate says, Sobo has said that the weather radars unfortunately show clouds at the moment, not precipitation. So they're aware of it, they'll fix it. So that's a small bug, I wouldn't be bothered with it, I wouldn't be upset. There's so much stuff that they have to if you think about it, they're on the stream and they're saying, yeah, we're going to have this, we're going to have that. You know, we're going to add, there's so much to it. It's such a massive world in Flight Simulator that they'll get to it eventually. That's fair enough. It's a work in progress. You know, I'm going seriously faster. We'll be buffering around like this now. But I'm in the yellow arc. You know, that's fine. So I do have the scenery for Sydney, folks.
Is that the Orbix scenery?
Yes.
Is it any good?
It's okay. It's not as bad as the London one. There's some buildings that are low res, but that's okay. But the main ones are good. I was happy with it. You know, actually, it wasn't as bad as the London one.
Yeah.
And I went absolutely ballistic over. Yeah. There's.
I don't think they have it fixed yet. No.
Oh, that's the Thunderflies. Which
The
London?
one.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, there's a weird cargo ship here in my thing. It does,
I have a cargo ship as well.
It does PORETs.
Yeah, they're getting stuck there. They're all over the shop, which is a brilliant little add-on. There's Sydney Bridge. Why didn't I think of taking flying up when I was in Sydney? I just didn't dawn on me. That is a view I used to love all the time. The whole city it's one of the nicest cities. It's so clean. It's a stunning place, folks. It's one of my favorite places.
It's like I'm flying here with the standard, the Microsoft standard Joker.
Okay.
And yeah, it's lacking a wee bit, like from what I know, the city is supposed to look like, Sydney. And
I think people are thinking. I think you're thinking, folks. Power saving nonsense. So I think you're. I know what you're thinking, watchers and Current Clink. Why doesn't he fly into the bridge? Well, yes, I'm going to fly into the bridge. Most certainly. Most certainly.
It's a requirement for every pilot in Sydney to fly under the Sydney Bridge, isn't it? Otherwise, you don't pass your flight test.
That's right. It's Australian way.
Yeah.
It's Australian way. There we go. There's a bridge. Let's slow down a little bit and get a nice viewage. Oh, not too much though. There we go. I'm not doing the controls proper there. I'm just flying it like I stole it. So it does.
Unfortunately.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Now, unfortunately, in the Microsoft default scenery, it's just a standard box, standard, stupid, boring bridge. They didn't put the Sydney Bridge in there. They put the Opera House in there, but they didn't put the Sydney Bridge in there. That's very disappointing.
And even the ferries are just like the ferries, but they don't move. Those are the ferries I used to get to Manly and across the harbour. The Darling Harbour here. They have everything. There's the naval base. I worked at that naval base. Is that the naval base I worked at? I thought it was further away. Damn, what was the name of the naval base I worked in? There's only one. I worked there. It's hilarious. With documents saying top secret. We were archiving files and we got paid a fortune for it. An absolute ton of money, and I was what? 19? It was a great job. I don't know what was going on. But we'd read the files, of course, and they're just about engineering stuff, you know. New gun barrel design. But there's a lot of submarines in Sydney as well. You'll see the submarines in the harbour from time to time. So that, folks, is pretty cool. That's Sydney. So let's head south. I have a feeling I have another engine failure coming up. I want to get that right this time. I'm really pissed off about that, Gordon Clink.
Yeah.
That really bothered me now. I have to say, I'm displeased with myself. To the south. We want to go all the way back around. Got the little island there. Got 2 boats in a mess. I got the naval base. Coogie's over here somewhere. And it's pretty damn good. Anyone from Australia on the chat? No?
Don't know.
Look for south. There it is. You can't miss it. What is it? I'm not sure. Look, I have it here. There we go. Yeah, Sydney, lovely place. Big engines, of course, spoil the view a little bit, but we can come outside and we can enjoy the view. Let's get my view set up here. But I'm convinced, unless it's something weird I'm doing, I'm not thinking about it, which I'd be surprised if it is underpowered with one engine. I'm convinced of that. Absolutely stunning. Let's get some evening timeage in here. That looks nice. There's the airfield there. So, oh, lo and behold, the right engine's failed. That is now the sound of the landing gear. That's not an engine failure sound, because that's what I thought it was. So, would you get in there, please? Ball is centered. So, right engine, right engine, right engine. So we're overhead. I'm not going to lower the gear just yet. This is going to be our final landing, Colonel Clink.
Yeah, so I'm just here on the right downwind. I just haven't decided which runway I'm going to use.
Okay, doesn't appear to be any wind here. It's getting a bit choppy with the mouse there, folks. Just a wee bit. Oh, it's very choppy now. So, right. Flaps are up. Cowl flaps are closed. What's my speed looking like? Okay, I'll go for 100 knots. And loads of altitude. I love the detail. It looks absolutely stunning. There's an airfield close. That's 2 runways. So on a left downwind now. Have I got the ball centered? Not quite. There goes the Thunderflies, folks. All hail the Thunderflies. Look at that. They are really superb, aren't they? They really are very good. So, downwind here now. I've got lots of time, lots of height. And I'm gonna fly this as standard as I can. Let's make it a little bit more realistic. So, pan. Sydney, request priority approach to land, engine failure.
So
I know
I have the first stage flaps, bring it down to about 100 knots.
The static strips there, folks, they're even animated. We've got permission to land. I'm not putting any stuff out yet. I've got only a little bit of rudder in because I have a bit of speed for the tail. Oh, it's very sensitive with the rudders. So coming down to 2,000 feet. I'll turn base now. So we're gonna lose a lot of speed in the turn. So right engine's gone. We should really be shutting off the magnetos for the right engine. Anything else? The alternator and the fuel to cross feed if you wanted to, but let's not worry about that. Let's not get distracted. Let's get the gear down.
So props are full, mixture switch. Turn and final.
And I'm turning final. So a little bit late. We got lots of altitude. Now I can start bringing the prop back, the power back. And I'm gonna go right deep into the airfield or into the runway.
Maybe a bit overshot. Bring it right back in. That's the problem if you can't turn your head.
Brakes are off, gears down, T's and P's in the green, mixture, props. It's all good.
Full flaps, gears comes down.
So, all good. It's funny, I always check the gears down about 3 or 4 times on the way down. There you go. Let's see, as I add power now, right? I gotta re-put in the rudder. But it's still underpowered. I'm sure of it. In the sim. There we go. Let's fight for the center line, shall we? Let's fight for the ultra. I'm not worried about the poppies. There we go. Get it in between your knees. Get the power off there and get the rudder sorted out. Oh, look at that from the Thunderflies. And they've done that split off again. What a stunning end. Should we taxi off? I think we'll take an exit to the left. Oh no, to the right maybe. Oh, the brakes are really bad. Okay. So that was a little bit of just to fix that error. The gear was down this time, folks. And there you go. That's the lesson, and that's what happens. It happens when you're driving a car as well. Someone clipped the side of my car a couple of weeks ago in Clink. I have a camera on my car, and it recorded what happened. And what was happening was he had a small child, and the wife was talking, and they were all talking at the same time. And the way he reversed out, he just clipped the side of my car because he was distracted. And this is what happens in any machinery. So that's my lesson today. Don't let anyone distract you, or don't distract yourself. So there was crazy madness, a little bit of crazy madness. I think next time we'll current Clink, what we'll do is we'll have short hops.
Okay.
From bam to bam to, so they're on the, I think we'll have short hops.
We'll figure something out.
We will. I've got a taxi for miles here.
Yeah.
I'll add some power.
It's like, costs you probably as much fuel to taxi here than to fly here.
Yeah, I don't really know where I'm going either. Where am I going?
I just follow the yellow lines, it brings me somewhere.
I'm just following the yellow lines. Oh, we're going over a bridge now. Am I? What? A bridge? Over the... Yeah, it's a little bridge. I'm following the yellow line, the yellow brick road.
Okay, I have a big jet in front of me. I just ignore that fella. I just taxi right through him.
Yeah, so it's fascinating. You really need to know where you're going in these big airports. Sydney doesn't seem to be too big. Okay, there's 2 runways facing the same direction. But even so, if you didn't know, I'd say when the airlines come in here, and I've heard this from pilots who are new to flying the big jets, and that is, oh, there's a caravan. As that is, they say, Shane, when I get down to I have no idea where we're going. I have no idea and it takes a bit of learning to get to know the airfields.
Even if you have the taxi plate of a big airport, it's still confusing the hell out of you.
Yeah, and then they get to know, because you get to know the lay of the land, because they go to the same airports most of the time, and then they're okay. But yeah, it's fascinating. I think I should park to a gate. Oh, it looks like a GA aircraft over here to the left. So what would you say? Park in here. And have a quick look at the Thunderfly's landing.
There's a barrier off a bridge here. Well, that is weird.
Yeah, you're crossing the bridge. Yeah, there's a little bridge there. You go over it.
I can't cross a bridge. Oh, no, I can cross a bridge. There's like a barrier. This is bizarre.
I'll shut down the other engines, folks. So let's switch off. Usually it's all electrical equipment off first. We'll turn off the radio master. We'll mixture for the engine. Oh, I hate when it does continue. And good. All shut down. We want to switch off the battery master now. Battery master comes off. And of course I should have turned off the lights. I would like to further check this, but it's a pain because you're taxiing and you got to move the whole screen up, you know, and start playing with switches. That's the only thing. I need to get this stuff working in here. It's working here with the side tech, you know.
We'll put the bus on a taxiway. This is like the side tech is still not working.
Oh, there's
for you.
a slidey from Neza. So that, look at that view, folks. Sydney Airport. Sydney Airport looks brilliant. There's all the boys there coming taxiing behind. There's some AI traffic here, which is great. I like the AI traffic. I have that. This kind of think. For some reason, all the liveries are the same. Maybe that thing I did to for the Ultra, and that was in general, wasn't it? So let's go and try that. So
well, I have that. I have that to
traffic,
Ultra
and I guess because I put it to Ultra.
On mine, and I don't have any problems there. To be
yeah, I leave it like that on the settings for good. Okay.
Yeah.
So lovely airport. Here comes some of the lads are coming into land. Let's watch before we go, folks. Right. Let's watch the Thunderfly's landing.
Right. So what do we do? So avionics off. Landing off, taxi off, strobe off, nav off, beacon off, panel off. Everything
Here come
off,
the Thunderflies.
Off.
They're coming in low.
Magnetos off and battery off.
Here come the Thunderflies. Evening in Sydney, folks. Look at that. Now they've got the gear down and everything. Brilliant. Thunderflies, folks. They really are. They're flying all the time. Have they been on the Microsoft channel yet? They should be. They will be at some point, I have no doubt. Here they come, lovely smooth landing. There we go. They got, oh, it's very hard with the camera. There we go. Nice touchdown. All perfectly in sync. All of them this time. There's two sets of three. And it looks stunning, folks, doesn't it? Well done to the Thunderflies. That is really well done. And they always seem to... We'll keep on them for a moment. But Sydney looks fantastic, Colonel Clink. The whole airport's really detailed.
Yeah, no, it's really good.
Let's keep an eye on them here. But they're great. They are really good. Again, Saturday I wanted to talk to Tutor Murphy, but yesterday was crazy for me. So folks, I'll be on at some point during the week, randomly. I'm going to look into some eye candy stuff again, see if I can get some other stuff working. We don't know. Thanks everyone for joining. Let's thank the Thunderflies is Acord, Dennis, Test Pilot, Steve Solo UK, HCBR, and Mason Lake 847. So thanks to the Thunderflies for joining us, as they always do of late. There they go. And also let's thank the boys who were... There's a few left now because everyone goes to bed. You got to go to sleep. It's Monday tomorrow. So we've got It's Nordically. We've got Mounted Flyco. We have Flying Pirate. We have Davo 453. We have Deep Future. We have K. Gelton P. Joey Mac, hi lad. Now, there's some bunched up there and I can't see your names. Because you're all bunched up, you see, because Microsoft wouldn't show them to me. Oh, no, I can see it. All right. I'm the Doctor, Neza, Skyhawk, Johnny F, Aerox, Copper Hat, welcome, Copper Hat. Kate Johnson, Joey Max, Skipper, I got Akai Lad. I think that's everyone. I hope. If I haven't got you, I'll get you next time. So, Colonel Clink, thanks for joining us.
No worries.
And we'll see the Thunderflies again. That's their final flyby. Oh, here we go. Are they gonna do a split? Go on, lads. Are they watching it? No, they can't. They're going too slow. Thanks, Thunderflies. And look, I'll stop droning on, and I'll see you next week or during the week, folks. And hopefully I'll have some videos out at some point. I'm working on it. And great to see you all again. I hope you have a great week. If you're working or you're trying to get your life back together after the COVID, best of luck. And thanks, everybody. I see all your comments there. And next week, shorter hops, I think, Colonel Click. More Crazy Madness.
Yeah.
A few short hops. And during the week, maybe I'll get the Airbus out. I'll learn something about the Airbus. And land. Yeah. I'll say no more. Folks, thanks a million. And thanks. I appreciate it. All of those of you who followed. And the subscriptions during the week. That was great. And folks, Colonel Clink.
See you guys.
See you, folks.